figure four, pulls the leg through from under, figure four, pulls him back in, and then Cody, just tapping a song, and Jay Lethal retained. So it was, like I said, it was standard Jay Lethal going for being a beast, doing like I think 6 or 7 suicide dives in the match. You can tell that Cody Rhodes didn't want to take him anymore because he was just like sloppily blocking them. He's just like, this guy, just stop it. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I want to talk about Ladder War last. I want to mention something about Adam Page, the Hangman, and Jeff Cobb. Like Adam Page, man, this guy grows on me, or he has been growing on me, and this whole elite thing. I don't know if he can be a big time player. Like, I don't know how he's gonna do it, but he I think this guy has more potential than my boy, the Switchblade Jay White. It's just that Adam Page just doesn't have. He has to, I think, break away, honestly, from the Young Bucks and everything like that. In my opinion, I feel like maybe he needs to, turn on them in some way, but still keep what he's doing exactly in the ring. But he's gonna need to sacrifice something to get there. So, let me think. A lot of some good hard hits. Jeff Cobb taking the buckshot lariat like a champ, turning himself inside out. Adam Page, like I said, he's athletic, he's explosive, he's just kind of bull strong type individual. I mean, deadlifting. How heavy is Jeff Cobb? I mean, that dude's high 200 possibly. The dude can still do a backflip. It's ridiculous. But doing a fall away slam with Jeff Cobb. I mean, there's quite the difference in weight there, which was pretty impressive on Adam Page. So even that, he's got everything. He's got the look. I know that people don't talk oh, the look, but he's got a particular look. It's just that there's something else that I feel like to get that single status, which I feel like he can get, and he's got time or whatever. But I want to see more. I want to see him explode on the scene more so, without the Young Bucks and whatever have you. So, and then basically, I want to get to Ladder War, and SCU, Frank Kazarian, the Secretary of Offense, the Heavy Metal Rebel, and Scorpio Sky versus the Briscoes and versus the Young Bucks. And I knew this basically match alone would be worth it, and these guys didn't disappoint. I mean, Kazarian has been ridiculously consistent. I feel like he really takes his craft seriously, and you can just the little nuances, in the match. I mean, took a lot of damage. Notable mention the slingshot cutter from the outside. I mean, these guys, they're not they're not going to make a pay-per-view called Ladder War here. When they have the match Ladder War, some serious stuff is going to go down, right? So that was through the table was sick. Kazarian is very legit. He's a savage, man. And the Young Bucks, acrobatic as usual. And Matt Jackson he usually take a back body drop from the outside through a table, and then Nick Jackson doing kind of a body splash from the ladder from the outside. And I'm like, these guys usually, and I don't know if they're leaving or not. I know that they did some video a farewell speech. I'm not sure. I don't really follow a bunch of the dirt sheets and all that stuff and everything. That sometimes you just accidentally hear things and whatever have you. But I don't really follow all that stuff. I just kind of like, for the most part, just go off what I see and what actually just happens. Like someone leaves, someone doesn't. They keep have their contract and keep doing what they're doing. But the Briscoes, what stands out to me is like, gosh, Jay Briscoe is such, just, I don't want to say it, like it's this PG show, but a bad A, ASS, but basically when Matt Jackson had, the sledgehammer that he brought in the ring, Jay Briscoe's on his knees, kind of covered in blood, and just basically saying, "Hit me, mother, you know what? Hit me, mother, you know what?" Like he's basically asking to get his brains bashed in. And these guys came in just hurting people as well. Just they've got kind of roughneck kind of style, great tag team combinations. These guys are the standard of tag team wrestling in Ring of Honor, and honestly, when the Briscoes are, they're synchronicity. They're brothers. They know each other well, just like the Young Bucks. It's just like kind of the whole yin and yang type thing. Just or whatever. What floats your boat, basically. It's just different styles. At the end of this match, I felt like what made sense were the Briscoes, what they did win. I think this solidifies them as, they were already ROH greats, but this match really did kind of solidify that. I think what they said, 10-time ROH tag team champions. There were so many other, gosh, like Scorpio Sky. There were a lot. I know it's been like a day or two since I've seen it, so there were a lot. I think I just go back and watch it. That's all I have to say. Just go back and watch it. Those two matches especially. I just wanted to kind of touch on real quick my areas. I'll try and run through it as fast as possible. What I enjoyed about the show. It's been a little bit since I put something out there, but our NJPW is starting to ramp back up, and I want to talk a little bit about that a little later with Jericho and all that. So that'll be fun. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being locked in the clutch. ROH Final Battle just as a whole. I just want to talk about it. I want to start catching a little bit more ROH now. A little bit more. So we'll see what we can do. So yes, thank you very much, and thank you for being locked in the clutch, and we'll see you next time. And we will see you next time.